If you were to sum up the biggest challenge of law school in just one phrase, it would be drinking from a freaking fire hose. There is just so much information that you have to memorize and understand in law school, and no amount of amazing listening or note-taking or highlighting skills is gonna make all that knowledge stick. You need to apply spaced repetition to your law studies, starting as early as possible if you really want to perform on your exams and your career. And you need the best possible tool to help with that spaced repetition. I'm Andrew with Brainscape, an adaptive web and mobile study app that has been innovating on spaced repetition for law students for over a decade. We're trusted by students at the top law schools, not just for our world-class bar exam flashcards, but because we provide a platform for you, the student, to easily transform your notes into a format that is amenable to spaced repetition. All you've got to do is make a class and decks as the outline for all of your flashcards, and then you can easily start copying and pasting concepts from your notes and outlines into the flashcards themselves, either in the Brainscape mobile app or on the Brainscape website. You could even collaborate with other students by inviting them into any of your classes in Brainscape and then dividing and conquering among the students who's going to make the flashcards for which deck. The key thing here is that you're aligning your flashcard creation and studying in the right timing throughout the semester and in law school in general. First, you're ideally going to want to make flashcards right after each lecture while it's fresh in your head, combining your notes and the key concepts of a chapter in your textbook or outlines or from your case books into each of the conceptual decks. Because this way, you can start that daily flashcard study habit as early in the semester as possible. Because remember, daily study habits are what's exponentially more effective than just phoning it in and then waiting until exam time to start cramming. The sooner that you make Brainscape flashcards after each class and incorporate them into your daily study habits, the sooner they'll be repeating in the right pattern of spaced repetition, and the sooner it will begin reducing the amount of total time that you'll have to spend over your bar prep. Second, you may also want to study the respective MBE flashcards for each class at the same time you're studying for that class's final exam. For example, you got a Civ Pro final coming up. In addition to just studying your Civ Pro class notes and flashcards, you can study the Brainscape Civ Pro MBE flashcards as well. Not only will this help you internalize the coursework more deeply, but it will give you a huge head start on your bar exam studies by asking the questions in the way that the bar typically does. And then by the time you're cramming for the bar exam at the end of all of law school, your MBE cards confidence that you've already studied will be up to date, and Brainscape will be able to focus you on only the concepts that you still hadn't solidified, attacking your weaknesses. As an added bonus, Brainscape has also produced a free podcast and video series that will be so much more engaging for you than the existing lectures that you might be listening during your current downtime. Our hands-free MBE series reads you the highest yield questions and answers from the flashcards themselves and gives you a few seconds to think of each answer so that you can practice active listening and make the concepts stick. So much better than just passively rereading to lectures and zoning out. So check out Brainscape's hands-free MBE on YouTube or anywhere that you get your podcasts and incorporate that listening into any downtime you might have while you're driving or exercising or cooking or otherwise unable to actually read your written materials. The bottom line is that Brainscape is the tool that you are missing if you are looking for a way to truly internalize that giant fire hose of knowledge that law school throws at you. It takes what was a previously daunting mountain of information that was hard to manage and turns it into a neatly organized mental library of information that you can access at any time. If you make Brainscape a part of your daily law school habits, then I have no doubt that you'll be able to rise to your challenge.